everybody. Recently, I had been diagnosed with gestational diabetes. I took the glucose test and 2 of my results came up much higher. And I now have to prick my fingers. This is my little kit right here. So, am I going to have this forever? I don't think so. I think it's just right now in the moment. My body is very sensitive, especially to sugar. Everything is just heightened. They prescribe me, and I say prescribe very loosely, a glucose meter, the strips. This is the True Draw. The Lancets, it's very, very tiny, right? And alcohol swabs sold separately. I have to buy this on my own. Today I'm just going to show you how I normally do it and how many times I actually do it. How do I first start this? I don't turn this on because this actually has a time limit of maybe 1 minute and 30 and it just shuts down. You have to be quick when putting in the strips because if you put in the strips late and you try to get the results, it's going to say error, then you have to prick yourself again. And I have the alcohol wipes because it's to disinfect the area. I like to get the strips prepared. 50 per bottle. Now, the True Draw, you hold it right here, hold it here. Now, I don't want to find out how weak this is. This is the Lancet, the little blue things right here. It may come in other different colors, but mine are just blue. I try to line it up and then insert it. As you can see, like I'm holding it right here, so it don't completely break. So once it's in, that's it. You twist it and you pull. You see how tiny that needle is? It's going to be a quick pinch. Then you put it back together. And right here, these little dots are just how thick the skin is. You pull, release. Let's do right here, my index, okay? We're not going to throw away this. Matter of fact, and I tend to do this because it's a way to safely throw everything away because it does have blood on it. I think that's the safest way I could dispose of it instead of just, I'm going to press right here in the middle. Once that's on, you're going to insert the strips. This is where you're going to connect the strip tube inside of the machine, and this is where you're going to draw out the blood. You have to do this quick so it doesn't give you an error. And so you squeeze it out. And then let's see, before breakfast. It does mean my sugar is low. A few times it's going to go on. These are one time and one time use only. Do not, I repeat, do not reuse it again. Your doctors will give you more than what you will ever need. And place it inside, just like this, right? Really, really squeeze it. So, as you can see, it is 7:19 right now. The True Metrics app, and then the results have been collected. I'm at 70. 70 is red, and red means it's not good, in a sense. That means I have no sugar levels right now. That is honestly dangerously low. And that's it. 9 times out of 10, my glucose levels are always low. I'm always watching what I eat. However, if I do end up taking my glucose levels and I realize that it's much lower than it's supposed to be, I tend to eat a piece of candy, even though the doctor said, no.